would like to call this meeting to order. It's 7 p.m. on Tuesday, June 10th, 2025. This is to advise the general public and to instruct that it be recorded in minutes that in compliance with Chapter 231 of the Public Law 1975 entitled Open Public Meetings Act, Hardiston Township Board of Education posted a meeting notice setting forth the time, date, and location of this meeting at the office of Hardiston Township Board of Education and on the district's website, and mailed it to New Jersey Herald and to the office of the municipal clerk of Hardiston Township. Please rise for the Pledge of Allegiance. Mrs. Verso, roll call, please.
Mr. Anthony Alfano.
Here.
Mrs. Jean Barrett.
Here.
Mrs. Donna Carey.
Here.
Mr. Nick Demstack. Mr. Brian Drellick.
Here.
Mr. Ron Hoffman. Mrs. Susan Lucarelli. Here. Ms. Clarissa Murata. Here. Mr. Edward Riley. We have quorum.
We are entering the workshop. Are there any updates to the agenda?
Yes, we have 4 updates to the agenda. F5, number 25, the approval for the school physician. He contacted us today and was able to secure the proper paperwork that we need, so he can start as of July 1st with the approval for this evening.
Okay.
F14 is the RFP for the architect. F02 is the use of facilities by Sussex County Stars Softball League. And P19 is approval for a new substitute.
A new what?
Substitute?
Okay, great. Committee reports, curriculum programs, educational technology, and community relations. Jean Barrett.
Okay, we met on Wednesday. We have my glasses. CP1 is about furthering education for the NJSBA Spring School Law Forum, which Ms. Verso will be attending, and Mr. Hoffman, and also school nurse for mental health concerns. We have CP3, which is approving the out-of-district for students extended school year program. We have a motion to identify, approve the identified children of staff members to attend the Hardiston School District, that's CP4, and motion to approve an additional resource teacher for the 2025 extended school year program.
Okay,
That's it.
thank you. Mr. Alfano for finance, facilities, operations, and technology infrastructure.
Okay, so the Finance and Facilities Committee met on June 4th. As you can see by the agenda, there's a lot of items. Just a lot of them are pedestrian. Some of them I'll clarify. F1, the transfers, as you can see, are excessive, and that's due to the pre-K funds added to the transfer. Correct, Sue? And no additional tax levy was used. It was pre-K money that we have from the state. And of course, that leads into the bills list, which is about $354,000 more than normal, and that's because that's the amount for the pre-K spending that we have to spend that month. And F5, number 20, we're going to extend council for another month, and then we go for RFQ, and F5, number 25, is they said the changes in the agenda, the physician will start July 1st. So F11, we're going to vote to, today we'll vote to renew the lease on with the township for the recreation area at Weedsworth Park. And F12, the money for that particular check was already set aside, but the recipient went out of business. So this money has been sitting in limbo, so we have to pay the collection agency that took over for the business that is no longer around. So that money's been sitting around in the account for months or years?
Couple of years.
Yeah, a couple of years. With facilities FO1, there's a surplus in reserves that looks like it will be about $400,000 this year. We depleted the shift funds, so we're starting from almost zero, so we're able to build up $400,000. And the added savings from this year included a 21% reduction in busing cost of $64,000. Thank you, Sue, one more time for doing that. Our goal reserve is $750,000, so we still have about $350,000 left to go to have a comfortable reserve. The bad news on the facility front is JCP&L did not qualify us for the boiler replacement grant due to their some kind of 50% electric, 50% gas requirement on the boiler. That's a $600,000 benefit that we will not realize. We do have $726,000 in the capital reserve funds. We'll need to decide how to use the money to phase in the new boilers. Also, we'll have the RFQ for the MEP, which is mechanical, electrical, and plumbing engineering firm, and the architect will go out soon, so we'll know exactly how we can phase in if we can. Because we have an antiquated boiler system, we may not be able to just change one of the three at a time because the control systems may be out of date and it won't control. We won't know until our professionals will advise us. And then we also discussed procedures for an inevitable referendum to raise capital funds. That may happen depending on what the architect and the mechanical engineering firms will tell us about the roof, the boilers, the chillers, how much money we need, can we phase it in, can we just raise money each year? So those important questions arise, and we wanted to know the procedure, so we discussed that, and that is the report for this month.
Great, thank you. I will do the policy report. We had our meeting on June 4th. The summary is the policy committee reviewed personnel motions for the 2025-2026 school year, focusing on extended school year programs, summer custodial help, substitutes, and ongoing positions. Discussed creating an annual survey policy, engaged stakeholders. Nothing was proposed at this time, and we also talked about proposing 8th grade awards from the Board of Education, which everyone is supporting on our Board of Education here. So that's all for policy. I will move on to next is Board's President Report. Last month, I attended NGSBA delegate meeting that took place on May 10th. They elected a new president, and there were 3 resolutions passed, 1 electronic public notice publication, 2nd enhanced literacy initiative, and stable special education funding supported our transparency and academic goals. We had also received a citation award from Assemblywoman Dawn Fantasia, Senator Parker Space, and Assemblyman Michael Ingramont. Citation, it was issued late May, recognizing Hardiston's #1 Sussex County ranking and innovative education leadership. Thank you to all our teachers, students, parents, staff, and community for your hard work and dedication in earning this honor. With that, we're inspired, being #1 county ranking. We're looking into possibly into school choice initiatives, maybe increasing the amount of seats. That's still ongoing. I also attended North Hill Academy in Sparta. On June 2nd, they reported stable environment and enhanced autism programs. We currently have 1 Hardiston student there. And climate survey discussions are still ongoing. Had a couple exchanges via email with Mrs. Rosen, continued communications regarding incident raised at the last board meeting, focusing on addressing staff morale, parents' concern. I hope we can align our efforts with our new survey policy goals. 8th grade graduation awards. As I mentioned earlier, we're looking to do one for STEM and one for civic service. Mr. Ryder and his staff will determine who will receive these awards. And we're in the midst of superintendent evaluation. We're in the process of completing this evaluation tonight. And I want to thank all parents, community members, teachers and administration, and all the staff for a successful school year. Your support made Hardyston Sussex County #1 district. Special thanks to the PTA for their outstanding initiatives all year long, and especially during the last month, including Career Day, which I was able to participate in. It was a huge success. And also the Tricky Trade, Book Fair, and all the other special events they organized that ran flawlessly this year. It's a great organization for everyone to get involved. I'm also a longtime member. Please join PTA. Your efforts are truly appreciated. Wishing everyone safe and happy summer. Thank you. Okay, we're moving on to superintendent report.
Okay, great. Thanks for coming out, everybody. It's great to see everybody tonight. First things first, we did our fire drills, shelter-in-place drills, and our silent alarm drills at both schools during the month of May. And I have a lot of good news to report. So first has to do with compliance, accountability, and funding. Number one, special education determination was made by the Department of Education, and it rated Hardyston as meeting all special education requirements for the year 23-24. That's for last year. Strengths included 100% transition compliance, accurate data, and timely grants. The next thing is on May 13th, we completed our QSAC review. And that's every school district goes through that once every 3 years. And we did that on May 13th. The results were strong, and the final report is pending. The HIB grade report was released for 2023-24. And the HIB assessment was accepted and posted online. It's now on our website under links and HIB. And Hardyston scored a 70 out of 78, which is 90%. And remember, most of that it's all self-assessment, and then the Department of Education reviews it to confirm its accuracy. And I've been talking about this for a couple months, the REAP grant application. It finally opened, and I was able to apply and submitted an application for a $51,000 grant. And awards are announced after July 1, so hopefully by the next board meeting, July 8th, hopefully I can report good news. Also, Principal Jensen Magley, who's in the audience, she applied for a focus grant application and was awarded $2,300 for the district to fund K through 3 early literacy screeners. So excellent news there. The next has to do with regional collaboration and state recognition. Regionalization, the Wallkill Valley Regionalization feasibility meetings. They hosted a meeting, planning meetings with area leaders in curriculum, special education, and administration, and they told us, this is the Rowan group that's doing the feasibility study, and they told us that the first report draft will come in July. So we'll take a look then and see what that's all about. We have a 4th grade teacher was selected to serve on the Department of Education Science Standards Revision Committee beginning on August 5th. So that's very exciting news. And staff from both schools volunteered, a few from each school volunteered to attend the Department of Education's Teacher Climate and Culture Institute on July 29th, and I'll be attending that as well, focused on improving educator climate and reducing administrative burden. I sent an email out to all staff inviting anybody who was interested in attending, and I did get a couple volunteers from each school, so that's good news. Instructional achievement and student recognition. 6th, 8th grade students placed 3rd at Wallkill Valley's STEM Bottle Rocket Challenge. earning high praise for teamwork and innovation. I saw some of the videos, and it was pretty impressive. Were you there too? Good. And that whole STEM competition and Hardison's participation was featured in the Advertiser maybe a few weeks ago. I saw it in there, so that's always good to see us there. Again, Principal Jen Smaglia, don't be embarrassed, but she appeared on, she didn't appear. It's a podcast, so you heard her voice on the Proud Principals podcast. She was sharing the impact of the Wilson Reading System on student growth. So excellent job getting the word out there of the great things that we're doing. And a Hardison teacher volunteered to support Revolution NJ, the curriculum and enrichment efforts during the 250th anniversary of the American Revolution. That's happening, well, now and next year. And so we're going to be part of that. Community engagements. An 8th grade student read In Flanders Fields at the American Legion's Memorial Day event. I attended, and it's great. It was a beautiful day, and it was Carly Ashton, and she spoke loud and clear and did a great job. We also had an 8th grade student complete flower planting and cleanup at the middle school over the Memorial Day weekend to fulfill his life rank conservation requirement for Boy Scouts. So that was great as well. And this is a late addition because I just saw this. Last June, I gave the HIB numbers for 2022 and 23, and then 23 and 24, and this year I'm adding 24 and 25 because the trend is very good, and that's why I'm reporting it, because it's very good. So 22, 23, we had 14 HIB investigations and 8 were substantiated. Last year, in 23-24, we had 10 investigations and 3 were substantiated. And for this year, well, we have a few days left, so hopefully, knock on wood, there'll be no more. But we've only had 5 HIB investigations with 2 substantiated cases. So it's definitely trends in the right way. So thanks for listening. A lot of people doing great stuff in Hardison. Thank you.
Security report?
Oh. Actually, the next 2 things, the security reports and the HIB grade report, I did them already, but we're linking them in the workshop place now because for QSAC, we were asked to do so it's up front and center.
Okay,
Okay.
thank you. So we're moving on to student recognition.
Oh, wait, we have to do the student safety.
Oh, yes. Student safety data report. Ms. O'Mara.
Good evening, everybody. So tonight I'm here to share the Student Safety Data System Report for both the elementary and middle schools, and this is reflective of the September through December reporting window. So the way the state does it is that it's always data that we're reporting from previous months, and then we'll be reporting the current window either in the summer or in the fall. The SSDS collects 2 types of information from schools through districts. This includes incidents of violence, vandalism, harassment, intimidation, or bullying, weapons offenses, substance offenses, restraint, seclusion, and any other incident leading to student removal from school, as well as HIB training and programs. This information is collected in order to fulfill state and federal reporting requirements. During this window, the elementary school did not have any incidents of HIB to report from September through December. During this time, there were 0 incidents of restraint, 0 suspensions, 3 trainings, and 1 program was reported. The middle school had 1 reported incident of HIB, which was substantiated. There were 2 incidents of restraint, 0 out-of-school suspensions, 3 trainings, and 1 program. And the program that's referenced for both schools is our second step program. Again, the next reporting window will reflect the January through June data, and thank you all for your time and attention.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
We're moving on to student recognition.
All right. All right, thank you again, everybody. So I'll introduce what this award is first. It's called the Superintendent's Roundtable Award, all right? And this is, what does it say here? In the name of the Superintendent's Roundtable Association of Sussex County and upon presentation by the Chief School Officer of each district, this honor is conferred in recognition of student excellence and distinguished contribution to our school community. This award is presented every year to an outstanding student, and every school district in the county does this. And then we all get to meet, when was it, April or May? I forget, April, I think. And at Corona Farms, and we had a big fancy lunch. All the kids from all the 7 districts, whether it's, I mean, not 7 districts, all the high schools, all the middle schools, graduating 8th graders, graduating seniors, they all come and are recognized. And I'll say your name right now, Abigail Codner. Can you come up here for a second? Okay. And Abby gets to attend 3 of these things now. So the first was the luncheon, right? Now the board meeting. And we get to do this again on Tuesday night in front of everybody. So this will be fun. But I want to read to everybody what I said out loud over the intercom when we announced this, all right? Attention students and staff. It is with great pride that we announce this year's recipient of the Sussex County Superintendent's Roundtable Student Award for the Hardison School District. This prestigious award is presented annually to one of the top all-around students in our school, selected by our faculty from among several equally deserving candidates. This year, the award is proudly presented to Abigail Codner. Abigail is an exemplary student who embodies the true meaning of being well-rounded. She consistently achieves top academic marks, maintaining a record of all A's with the occasional high B since 5th grade. Is that true? In addition to her academic success, Abby is deeply involved in our school community, participating in activities such as chorus, select chorus, National Junior Honor Society, adventure theater, gifted and talented, field hockey, track, ski club, yearbook, and lead from the front. Her impact extends beyond school as well, as she dedicates her time to volunteering as a buddy with Top Soccer and the Spartan Challengers Baseball League, as well as serving her church. Abigail's quiet leadership, kindness, and maturity set her apart. She is a positive role model who goes above and beyond to foster inclusivity and support among her peers. Abigail, we are proud to celebrate your achievements and contributions. Congratulations on being selected for this incredible honor. Let's all join in congratulating Abigail Codner for receiving the Sussex County Superintendent's Roundtable Student Award. I'm taking it back because we need to present this congratulations. And Meg, do you want to come up?
Hello again, everybody. I'm extra excited tonight to be here to present the Unsung Hero Award because unfortunately the first time I was supposed to do it, I got sick and I didn't get to go, and Dr. Ryder did so on my behalf. So I'm very excited to welcome Sophia Nutter to join me. She is the 2025 Unsung Hero. Now I'm going to tell her how great she is. It is a pleasure to be here this evening to recognize an individual who possesses extreme maturity, genuine empathy, quiet confidence, and a deep commitment to the care and concern of others. She is wise beyond her years and an asset to our school community. Sophia Nutter embodies the true spirit of the unsung hero because of who she is, how she makes others feel, and the impact that she continues to have. Sophia leads by example, displaying poise and positivity for all to see and to learn from. She's an avid reader, an impeccable dresser, and she's friends with everyone. Sophia is a student who naturally steps up to contribute to the greater good with no expectation of recognition. With a book in her hand and a smile on her face, Sophia is always there to give a hug, share a compliment, or provide a wise word of encouragement. The experiences of her peers are much improved through her interactions with them. Through her perseverance and commitment to helping others, she embodies the true spirit of the unsung hero. It is with great pride that I congratulate you as our 2025 Unsung Hero Award recipient. Congratulations. I'm also excited tonight to recognize another student, Sydney Cascone, as our 2025 Caring Award winner. So unfortunately, Sydney is not here tonight, but I'd still like to read this information on her behalf. And this is information that Mrs. Demsack was able to present to her in April at the formal Caring Awards ceremony as well. I am honored to present Sydney Cascone with the 2025 Caring Award. Sydney exemplifies the qualities that this award seeks to recognize, consistently displaying respect, kindness, and a selfless dedication to helping others. Sydney's teachers report that she's an incredibly respectful young woman who treats all individuals, students, staff, parents, and others with kindness and consideration. She is always the first to offer help, whether it's staying after at an event to clean up or partnering with a student she doesn't know to ensure that they feel included. Her cheerful and optimistic nature spreads positivity and makes her a friend to everyone she encounters. Sydney's commitment to volunteering is exceptional. She actively participates in programs like Top Soccer, a recreational sports program for individuals with intellectual, emotional, and physical disabilities. She also volunteers at the Sparta Community Food Pantry, working to support individuals and families struggling with food insecurity. Additionally, Sydney contributes to the Hardiston Township Safety Town program, where she helps teach preschool children important safety skills. Through her involvement in these activities, Sydney demonstrates a deep commitment to making her community a better place. Sydney is a compassionate and considerate individual who consistently goes above and beyond to support others. She values diversity, is dedicated to causes that she cares about, and is always ready to help those in need. On more than one occasion, Mrs. Demsack has reported that she's come to the guidance office with a friend in need, acting as a source of support and making sure that whomever might need help receives it. I'm proud to speak on Sydney's behalf for this award. She truly embodies the spirit of caring in every way and absolutely deserves the recognition. And I could speak from personal experience. Last year, when I just started in our district, Sydney took the time to make me a thank you note. I actually have it. So she made me this cute little handwritten thank you note. It's adorable, and it's super genuine, and basically it was her way of welcoming me to the district and letting me know that she thought I was doing a good job and making sure that I felt welcome. And she was, it was very early on, to the point where I was so relieved that I knew her name, because that was a goal, to learn everybody's name as soon as possible. And it was so sweet. One day, just walking out to the buses, she just casually gave it to me and said, "Enjoy the rest of your day, Miss O'Mara." And that was it. And it's something that I've had in my office since. And again, it just speaks to her genuine character and the fact that she truly does care for others. Thank you all.
Okay, we're moving on to the public comment segment. Please limit comments to action agenda items only.
It's okay. Jennifer Rosen, President of the Hardiston Township Education Association. I just have one question. I noticed on the board agenda, and I think Ms. Carey said this, I want to know, why are we considering a change in legal counsel at this time? Thank you.
Thank you. Anybody else? Okay, we're planning to go to executive session. Motion to go to executive session. Can I have a second?
For student hearings
For student hearings
and personnel.
and personnel. We will be out 45 minutes, at least 45 minutes.
I'll second.
We will return 8:15. All in favor?
Aye.
Aye. we will leave the room. You guys can stay here. So you ready? Return to public session at 8:25 PM. All in favor, say aye.
Aye.
Do the roll call. Mr. Anthony Alfano.
Here?
Mrs. Jean Barrett.
Here.
Mrs. Donna Carey. Here. Mr. Nick Demsack. Mr. Brian Drellick.
Here.
Mr. Ron Hoffman. Mrs. Susan Lucarelli.
Here.
Ms. Clarissa Murata.
Here.
Mr. Ed Riley.
Old business, new business, motion to adopt meeting minutes. Can I have a second?
Second.
Roll call?
Mr. Alfano.
Yes.
Mrs. Barrett.
Yes.
Mrs. Carey.
Yes.
Mr. Demsack. Mr. Drellick.
Yes.
Mr. Hoffman. Mrs. Lucarelli.
Yes.
Ms. Murata.
Yes.
Mr. Riley.
Motion to adopt HIB report. Can I have a second?
Second.
And here's, I can give a brief thing, right. Let's see. Right, the one being voted on tonight is the one that was reported last month, where there was one substantiated HIB at the elementary and one unsubstantiated investigation at the middle school. That's what's being voted on tonight. There's been no new information since then, and letters have gone out, and that's that. And the new one being reported tonight is one unsubstantiated investigation was held at the middle school. Thank you.
Okay, motion to adopt the HIB report. Can I have a second?
Second.
Roll call?
Mr. Alfano.
Yes.
Mrs. Barrett.
Yes.
Mrs. Carey.
Yes.
Mr. Demsack. Mr. Drellick.
Yes.
Mr. Hoffman. Mrs. Lucarelli.
Yes.
Ms. Murata.
Yes.
Mr. Riley is not here.
Okay. Mr. Alfano, please make a motion to, for finance.
Yes, I make a motion to approve F1 and F14. Do I have a second?
Second.
Discussion? No discussion, please call.
Mr. Alfano.
Yes?
Mrs. Barrett.
Yes.
Mrs. Carey.
Yes.
Mr. Demsack. Mr. Drellick.
Just a point of clarity, we're approving F1 through F14, all of them together.
Yes.
No, I don't even know the number. No to the going out to FRQ for the attorney, so I guess that's F520. No to that, yes to everything else.
Thank you. Mr. Hoffman, Mrs. Lucarelli?
Yes.
Ms. Murata?
Yes.
And Mr. Riley?
Facilities and operations.
Motion to approve FO1 and FO2. Do I have a second?
Second.
Discussion? Being no discussion, please call.
Mr. Alfano?
Yes?
Mrs. Barrett?
Yes.
Mrs. Carey?
Yes.
Mr. Demsack? Mr. Drellick?
Yes.
Mr. Hoffman? Mrs. Lucarelli?
Yes.
Ms. Murata?
Yes.
Mr. Riley?
Curriculum and programs.
I want to make a motion to approve CP1, CP3, CP4, and CP5. Can I have a second?
Second.
Can we call it?
Sure. Mr. Alfano?
Yes?
Mrs. Barrett?
Yes.
Mrs. Carey?
Yes.
Mr. Demsack? Mr. Drellick?
Yes.
Mr. Hoffman? Mrs. Lucarelli?
Yes.
Ms. Murata?
Yes.
Mr. Riley?
Personnel, motion to approve P1 to P19. May I have a second?
Second?
Any questions? Roll call.
Mr. Alfano?
Yes?
Mrs. Barrett?
Yes.
Mrs. Carey?
Yes.
Mr. Demsack? Mr. Drellick?
Yes.
Mr. Hoffman? Mrs. Lucarelli?
Yeah.
Ms. Murata?
Yes.
Mr. Riley?
Okay, we're moving to a public comment on any subject. Does anybody have a public comment?
Yeah, sure. Jeff Altieri, 14 Brackenham Road. There was a question in the audience from the previous public comment, wondering why we were putting out attorneys, for bid. I would like to give any members of the board a chance to explain that because her question was ignored. So I'd like to give you another chance to explain why we think we need to do this. Thank you.
Thank you.
Hi, I'm here as a teacher. I don't know if you need my address. Okay, Sherilyn Garino, 6 Lake Stockholm Terrace.
Thank you.
Thank you. I'm going to start with a letter that I sent to Dr. Ryder on May 21st. I'm writing to formally express my deep concern and dismay regarding a false and defamatory statement made in a letter you sent to the Board of Education. In this document, you claim that I've been working with the school board to provide negative commentary against my principal. You referenced my name 6 times in that document, associating me with the actions and intentions that are entirely untrue. Your repeated use of my name in this context, without my knowledge or consent, constitutes not only a blatant misrepresentation, but also slander and defamation of character. This is not only misleading, but it has also caused harm to my reputation among colleagues, administrators, and the community. I've been a dedicated educator in this district for the past 28 years. Throughout my career, I've consistently demonstrated a commitment to excellence in teaching and supporting my students' academic and personal growth, while fostering a positive and respectful atmosphere within my classroom. To have my reputation called into question by unfounded and harmful accusations is deeply distressing. I recently requested a move to the middle school so that I may grow as an educator. I was denied the position due to the fact that I did not apply for the position when it was posted mid-year. The reason for this was that I did not want to disrupt instruction in the middle of the year, and it was only posted for this past school year with an end date of June 30th, 2025. You also stated that the teacher's contract was renewed. A renewal does not necessarily preclude a reassignment within the district. Given the context and timing, the denial of my transfer request following the circulation of false and damaging allegations could reasonably be perceived as retaliatory in nature. If this is the case, it raises serious ethical and legal concerns. I am formally requesting that you immediately retract my name from any such document, statements, and issue a verbal and written apology to acknowledge the harm caused by these false allegations. I would also like to say, in addition to this letter, our district goal is to build school climate and culture. In the past, Dr. Reiter has called me on numerous occasions to have conversations to clarify situations. In this incident, he never called to clarify. He used my name to further whatever agenda he had. This doesn't meet our district goal, and as a result of this incident, staff members are going to feel uncomfortable coming to an administrator and trusting them. On May 6th, he pulled myself and Jen Rosen out into the hallway and made sure and let me know that he would write me a letter to clear my name. I asked on 2 occasions who said my name, and he wouldn't respond, but told me he would write me a letter to clear my name. It's been 5 weeks and I have not received it. However, the union has received a letter from Mrs. Carey. It's very disheartening and disappointing from our administration. I feel in the elementary school that Mrs. Samaglia is trying to push me out with negative interactions that are unwarranted. As an educator, I have called Hardesty my home for the past 28 years. And the hurt, frustration, and anxiety I now feel is overwhelming. And this is not okay. Thank you.
Thank you. Anybody else? We now move to executive session to do, superintendent evaluation. When we return into public, there will be no additional voting or anything. So, can I have a second?
Second.
Any call here?
All in favor?
Aye.
Aye.